Paper, coño, сейчас puc.
Calla, que et vaig dir això. Hi guys, today we are going to continue with the new roguelike tutorial. We will try to make the animations of the character so he walks. You see, so animation is played when he moves. And also maybe draw his armor too and his katana. Let's start.
Yeah, and also we are working on different animation for movement and attack. Also, we were working on the armor of the character, and we were continue when we left on the last tutorial dev streaming. So, who wanna start now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I left to you the other tile set for the edges of the scenario to try to make
Okay.
the
I'm gonna download it.
yep. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so let's put the new tiles in the tile map. Let's see. Yeah, we have to add a new image. Atlas. And wait, why is those tiles inside players? Wait, I'm going to create a new folder. Calle tiles. And I'm going to put these two inside. Okay, so this one without the outline. Yes, yeah, and it created the tiles automatically. Okay, so here it is.
Yeah,
I
and
think there was an option to spawn a random tile between the four, but I don't remember how I did it.
the last time
Yeah,
I think
with
that
the tiles.
in the brush options.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe first I have to select all the tiles.
Yep.
Wait, I will click paint. No, this does nothing. Wait, how does this work? Wait. Yeah, I have 4 tiles now. Yeah, but I want a random one, not to place 4 at the same time. Mm. Oh, yeah, it's this button. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a central zone with. Wait, I'm gonna put this first. First of all, I'm gonna delete all of the tiles. Then I'm going to put these ones without offline. A big zone like this. Yeah, and I'm going to put the ones with outline at the center. Well, mm, well, more or less. No,
Yeah. In the meantime, I
maybe
will
like this.
work and
Oh
make
shit,
some animation.
I was not showing the screen.
No, it's no problem. Maybe if you want, you could share my screen that I will work on the animation of running and movement of the character.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm showing your
But-
screen. I have been showing your screen all the time.
Okay. Uh, First of all, you have to think that our character will be moving in a direction, and it has to be considering the height of the character when it's making each step on the floor. So the movement is like on that is way. Maybe it's not good
Uh-huh.
replicated, but considering the medial point of any animation, it has
Mm-hmm.
to be consistent to the center of the screen. So
Yeah.
here in the example this, I will outline in some transparent or low on opacity, and I will consider the rest of the character when I'm making it. So, as a reference, I took the main character in the four directions, or two and up and right, to keep the constant orientation of the character. So, left head of his head. I will use Q to select pixel by pixel and only detach at the head, and Control C, Control UV. And here it is.
Uh-huh.
I have the head. And then I will consider that when you're moving, first of all, you left one arm to the front and the another arm on the back. Here is an inverted proportion on the legs, so the movement is will be something like this, considering the foot. The foot move on a way, and the arms move on a different way. So when you are making steps, the arms will be reciprocating, respecting to the legs. See, so we will try to replicate that movement on the character. And always try to watch you are painting the corresponding layer. So what if I paint on a layer that I don't want to? Maybe will be somewhat chaotic. And always I recommend to name your layers. Double click is enough to do this, and always watch which layer you are drawing in. So I would try to make the movement of the arm. I don't know if this character will be attacking and moving simultaneously. I don't know.
Yeah, I think yes, we could do it. Also,
Yeah.
could you draw the katana? So I think the katana should be on the animations too.
Yeah. I will making later on. I when the character is not attacking, I will be doing the katana on the holster.
Yeah, the
I think.
katanas, at least the scabbard, should always be visible.
Yeah. I will be making, but I will be attached on his hilt.
Yeah.
So later on the legs. So as you can see, the movement trying to. So the first movement, as you can see, I have to considering the waves of the movement, and I will be moving my character one pixel up. So on this way, I have enough space to make the animation. See? So
Mm-hmm.
I will try to finish the brightness. And the brightness is the key to make our character more muscular, more dynamic on depth on the different shapes of the proper character. So you are wondering why we are making our character naked, and that is quite enough. That has an easy explanation that we are planning to make some layers of armor that our character, when will be attacked, will be hurt, he will lose segments of his armor, and eventually, when he lost all the armor, he will die. So,
Yeah.
on the next attack, I think. And so, the reason of this is that we will have to not showing any head information, or at the minimal at least, and try to focus only on the action in the game. Very simple, very recognizable, fast and easy. All the action. So we'll follow in. I will move the model right here. Yeah. And here I can follow in taking as reference the same sprite. So I copied it and I maintain here. Just consider that this time the character will be moving his legs and his arm in the opposite direction. So I can erase this, you see, and
Mm-hmm.
I will focus mainly in the doors of the character, yep, and his arms, maybe his arms here, yeah. And the another arm there. It's important if you are drawing without a tablet and tablet or touch screen and somewhat some different. It's not that necessary in a sprite. Al- uh, Always you are drawing in lower resolutions of pixel art style. So you just basically clicking and clicking over the pixels. But if it might be useful if you are making some high pixel resolution. But in this case,
Mm-hmm.
it's quite important to memorize the combination of the of the tools of the program. But always you have the shortcut. I always try to change B and the eraser, I for the eyedropper, and the magnifier. Some tool I just use the mouse wheel, so that made your job easier. So
Wait a moment, bro.
yeah,
What if we animate the lower body separate from the upper body?
I was thinking on that. In fact,
So the
yeah,
character can move and we can play an animation only on the upper body to attack
yeah. In fact, I
without
the
stopping
only
the movement animation.
yeah,
I
in this
yeah.
case, I am only have to do to finish the animation,
Yeah.
copy the layer, and for one I will erase the upper part of the body, and the other I will erase the lower part of the body.
Uh-huh.
Combining both, I will obtain the inferior part separated of the upper part. It won't be a problem at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Uh, So if as you can see, the lower part, maybe for the example this, maybe be will be lower, but we will fix that on a second. Let me finish the shader of the shape. So we will try to design an armor that will be very representative to our character. And I don't know why I was shading that option, but our character is more shaded than that. Maybe, yeah. Maybe we can, yeah. Let me try to
Mhm.
respect the flow of the movement. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so
You know, we could also change the movement velocity according to the armor. So if you have less armor, you are more vulnerable. It's easier that you die, but you will be faster. What do you think?
mm, mm, I don't think so, but because the the player will also prefer to stay heavy armored.
Hmm.
And how can we choose that if the armor could be dropped from enemies as a buff option or loot option? And I think that
Ooh.
punishing the character on that way will be fun at all. Will not be fun.
Yeah.
So let me see something. Yeah. So with the hair of the character, we are taking care of see the correct movement flowing of the character in both ways. So as you can see, the character will be keeping the flow of the movement on all different stage. As the the movement is the movement is simple, we can only try to replicate both layers, o sea, both frames on the
Uh-huh.
next wave, and that's it. We have the first layer of movement of the character. So maybe it's too low. Maybe we can do more layers. What do you guys think? Maybe we can do some intermediate layering. So with this, maybe will be the first phase and the second instance with the arms on different position. Let's try to do this. No, not so simple with two frames. I think it's very poor. Don't you think, guys?
Mm-hmm.
So I will try to. Mm. So with this way, I will carry of the correct position of the character right there. So as you can see, I trying to make an intermediate frame the animation to make it more naturally and fluid. So you can see the transitioning to one layer to another, to one frame to another. So that is not hard to do, so you can try to focus on maintain the correct proportion of the different parts of the body. It's easier than you can think. Maybe in some future tutorials I will show to you how to make this easy and visualize on your mind before you make an stroke on the canvas.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm trying to implement a dodge option, so the character can dodge.
Yeah, maybe I can make frames dodgering. I don't know how, but
Yeah, I think maybe I
will
can
not
duplicate the
be
frames of the texture of the moment. So this way they will represent the current state of the player.
okay. Get it?
So I'm going to create a new node here. I'm going to call it body sprites. And here I'm going to add the sprites. Well, for the moment we only have one. But in the future we will have two. One for the lower body and another for the upper body. Yeah, so here I'm going to create an already variable for the body sprites. That's a node to be. Okay, and here I created the input function in the Samurai script I created. And if the player presses the Y dodge key, that is the space, I set up the key in the input map, as you see here, the space key. So when we place the space, we will call the dodge function. And here we are going to implement the dodge effect. Let's see. Yeah, so first of all, we have to duplicate the sprites. I'm going to do that with body sprites copy. That's equal to body sprites dot duplicate. Yes. Yeah, duplicates the node, returning a new node. So we have to spawn these new nodes to the scene tree, to the game. So let's see. How do we do it? Maybe with the twin? I think maybe it's better with a timer. So I'm going to add that. Let's call it spawn bodies dodge timer. And we are going to spawn a body each, I don't know, let's try 0 2 seconds. And of course, we need a non-ready variable. Okay, so when we start to dodge, we are going to start the spawn dodge timer start. Yeah, but let's create another timer too. One that represents the cooldown of the dodge. Dodge cooldown. And let's put that to, yeah, let's give it at 1 second and let's enable one shot. Because we don't want the timer to loop. So here, if we press the space and, oh wait, first don't ready variable. Okay, so here, if we preset the space key and the dodge cooldown timer is stopped, then we dodge. Yeah, and here we start the dodge cooldown timer. So we won't be able to dodge again until the timer ends. Okay, so now let's connect here spawn body dodge timer and the timeout signal to the script. And let's move that line to duplicate the body here. So each time yeah, but with the timers the bodies will spawn at a regular interval. Yeah, I know what, maybe it's right. So let's spawn the body on the current scene.
¿Quiénes son los más guapos?
On English only, we are streaming.
Bro,
Who are the most guapos?
Yeah,
yeah, this is our bro Mario.
yeah. Our
Don't
main
mind here.
collaborator. Yeah, the Libertario Mario. So, and you're following with the. Okay, you're following the tile set.
Yeah, and of course we have to give an impulse to the player when he dodge.
Yeah, it lacks on impulse, and we have to define the velocity of the character also.
I think we defined that already. Look, his speed is 300.
Okay.
So here, dodge. We are going to increase his velocity. You see, for example, velocity plus equal to, yeah, his current direction multiplied by, let's try 800 and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's try. The sprites will disappear. The copies of the what? Where is the player?
It disappeared.
It seems when I moved the sprite, I broke the animation. I think. What's happening? Yeah, it's not here. Yeah, but I made the animation here. Yeah. Sprite to the. Well, it seems fine, doesn't it? Body sprites, sprite. Sprite to the and frame. It seems correct.
Consistent.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. What's happening with the texture, but it disappeared.
You have to watch this. Watch that.
So I'm just going to add the texture again here. Maybe the thing is bugged. No, yes. Body sprite is yellow too because it inherits from player. So let's try again. Yeah, but what happened? It's like the node resetted.
Mm.
Here it is. Yeah, so it moves very fast. Let's reduce a little the default velocity. Let's put 200. Let's try. Yeah, I think it goes too fast. Yeah, maybe the camera is too zoomed too.
Go fast.
Yeah. Out. What resolution does the game has? Yeah, it has a very odd resolution. Yeah, I had here a web page where you can see 16 by 9 resolutions. Here it is. So let's going to try this one. Yeah, maybe it's too small. Yeah, so let's try this one. But this one is too high, I think. This doesn't seem to work.
You say so?
What size is the character? Is 24 by 24?
Uh, yeah, let me see. I think that is indeed 24 by 24. Yep.
Yeah. And if this is 24, do you think from this to this there is more than 1000 pixels? It seems not.
You have checked the resolution of the game?
Yeah, but it changed with God of War. See? Now it says viewport width and viewport height. And I don't know what to do with that. Maybe it's
you
time to
have
check the wiki.
to define the aspect ratio.
The aspect ratio. No, the aspect ratio is defined with that. Maybe what happens if I change it to canvas item?
But I think the resolution of the screen must be fixed and not related to the expansion of the window
Yeah,
itself.
Yeah, I'm going to search the wiki.
Not all the people expand
Yeah,
or accommodate or fix the resolution by themselves on the window. But
yeah, this
most of
will
the
not make sense.
people plays with maximized resolution. That I think is must be fixed, not related
Yeah,
to
let's
window size.
let's see what does the wiki says. The content of this page was not yet updated to Godot 4. Yeah, nice. So I don't know how to do it. In Godot 3 there was the resolution of the game and the size of the window, the initial size, because you can change the size of the windows. Of the window, I mean. But I don't know what is this.
Yeah, I'm done with the animation movement on both directions.
Yeah, wait a moment, I will show your screen.
Yep. You can see I decided to make 3 frames of each animation, and the fourth is almost the same that the last is almost the same of the first one, with a slightly transition between both frames and the intermediate frames. That is those frames here, transitioning to the last one, and maybe we have to fix the cycle of the animation that this frame doesn't repeat in the animation with this, but I think is not somewhat the same because we start on this frame, transitioning to this frame, and then transitioning again to the last frame. So I think the transition, it lacks the transition on the upward animation. So I will try to erase this and try to replicate this frame. So we have the complete transition between one frame and another. So we have here an intermediate frame again. I think, no, yeah, that is. So this frame and this frame transitioning between this frame and this frame again. So this frame is the upward direction, maybe, and this has to maintain. Yeah, I think here it is. Maybe you guys can see at all, but trust me, in the animation will be look more smoothly the animated sprites. So and try to make some dynamic movement inertia on the hair of the character.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. I think that is the last thing we left on the animation. I think that is done. You will work with this frame right now, or I will wait that you're ready.
Oh, no, for the moment I will continue with this.
Yeah,
Look,
to
it seems
your
it
next.
changes with the resolution. You see now it's much smaller, but
Okay.
mm, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I thought the character would look smaller. Wait. Does the camera has zoom? Ah, that's it.
The zooming camera,
Yeah.
but that thing.
So guys, check the zoom of the camera. Yeah, so now if I play the game, I guess the character will be very small. Yeah. Look at him. Yeah. He still moves too fast. I will change that to 150. Yeah, I'm going to change the resolution to, let's see, here. Yeah, let's try the first one we had. Okay, let's see how it looks. It still looks very far, so I'm
I
going
checked
to reduce it.
the rest of the frame animations.
Yeah, send me the animations and I will add them.
I sent already on Discord.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Okay, so let's try with 384 and 216.
I will we and
No,
for
what is
now
happening?
the okay.
What what were you saying?
For now, I will pass you the fixed animation, but that you show the people how it see in the game. And for the moment, I will try to separate both body section, the upper
Mm-hmm.
part and the lower part.
Okay. Here it seems we have to configure another thing because look, the resolution increases with the window.
You have to watch that.
So I think we have to change the mode. Yeah, they changed the names. Maybe canvas items is the same as to be in God 3. So I'm going to choose that option. And now I full screen. Yeah, it looks good. So for the moment, let's use this resolution. And you see, if I press space, I can dodge. but the sprites of the body are not appearing. Or what's that? Hay no tablet to configure another size for the window, like in Godot 3. Oh, every time I start the game, well, the
right.
window will be, yeah, every time I start, the window is very, very, very small.
It happens to me a lot on the 3.5.
On 3.5, you say, in 3.5 you can change the size of the window. There is an option here to change the default window size,
Didn't see.
but there is not an option here. So every time I start the game, I have to resize the window.
Put an issue on this on the other page.
Yeah, wait, I'm going to search it. Wait. Look at that. There is an option called Advanced Settings. If I enable that, yeah. Here it is. I don't know why it's is in Advanced Settings. I think that is a basic option. But anyway, let's put by default. Wait a moment. Here, let's put this one. 100, 1280 and 720. And yeah, nice. Oh, the sprites appear here because I'm not changing the position.
Yeah.
So here body sprites copy that position. Why does not autocomplete the position? What's happening? Do they change the name of the position?
I don't know.
Position.
Not quite sure. I'm trying to see how we can make the animation, the attack animation. Maybe putting off his katana and slicing the upper.
Maybe what?
Maybe pulling out his katana and slicing enemies with this.
Yeah, I think we could make it look really cool. You know, by default the katana is in the scabbard, but if you attack, he pulls the katana out with an animation, and the katana keeps out while he is fighting. But after fighting, he could put the katana inside the scabbard automatically after a second.
Yeah, how we can cycle that animation, how we can make that dynamically in a long combat. We with the next attack will be folding the katana again and pulling out again. That's my question.
No. What I mean is, when the character pulls his katana out, the katana will stay out. His attacks will all be with the katana out. He will not put the katana in the scabbard again
So we need
until
more than one attack. One
yeah,
is not enough.
yeah,
So
yeah. See, I think it would
in,
look cool too with various attacks, so the character can make combos.
yeah, I will try
You know,
this.
one attack to the right, now another to the left.
Yeah, I think that I will try to working on it. So I will need more than that. Let me think. How can I fix
Um,
this?
and also, I think it's better if you make the sprite sheets with 4 directions instead of 2. You know, because either way, when he changes, if he when he goes left, for example, we will have to do a, you know, how is this called?
Yeah, we
How is
will
called
do that, but
call?
the
Wait a moment.
layering, the making of the layers will be more and more complex. That was the
Yeah,
idea at the first of the tutorial to make it easy and fast. So we
yeah.
can
It's not very
maintain
complex for direction animation.
no,
They
not
not very
complex,
all for direction
but
because you know if he has the scabbard in the left side, when he goes to the left, if we make a mirror effect, he will have the scabbard in the right, and
no,
he
it's
will
not
attack
complex. It's
like
not complex at all.
he will change his katana, his the katana of Han. You know, first if he goes to the right, for example, he attacks with the right hand, but if he goes to the left, if we make a mirror effect, he will attack with his left hand.
You finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing that I want to say to you is not it's not complex. I know, but it will takes more time, the double of time,
Yeah.
a lot of time, lot of streams. I think that is not the scope of this tutorial series. And we
Hmm.
can position in our character to attack the right position.
But you know, it wouldn't be too difficult to make. Maybe I'm wrong, but so for example, we only have to change the scabbard, the side of the scabbard, and the sword, the hand that has the sword. So like the movement will be the same on the left side, but mirror it. The thing that will change will be
That's
the position of the scabbard and the attack animation.
yeah, that was the idea. Let's see how it finish or how it is left when we are initially thought that we do this.
Hmm.
Yeah, I trying to figure out how we can. The first animation, I think that will be the player holding the scabbard. That was his name. Okay, and putting the arm on the position of the attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he moves, you know, he could put his hand on the hilt of the sword
Yeah, that's the idea.
while he moves.
Uh-huh. Let me see. how is how I can do fix this.
Yes, so I will continue with this. I don't know why the auto-completion does not work, but no 2D has position.
How is that?
I mean that no 2D has a property called position, but the auto-completion does not work. Even though I specified the type. You see? I don't know what's wrong. So now if I dash, he... Yeah, so they are not stopping.
Oh,
Okay, so when the dodge cooldown timer ends, not the cooldown. How do we do it? We have to stop spawning sprites at after a time. But how do we decide that time? What? What if I spawn the sprites in physics process? So you know if velocity that length is greater than the max speed, then we are going to spawn sprites.
look at this. So yeah, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So the lower part of the body right there is just a representation that maintain the proportion of the character. But at the end of the day, we will be using this even if it's moving or being anesthetic. But the movement is that we have an arc shaping movement of the arm represented by this way. So first of all, both arms are together, and the arms maintain this circular moment to pull out the katana. In the game, well, the player will hold in the scabbard right there, doesn't it? And on the different frames will be maybe an
Wait,
static.
shouldn't the scabbard be on the left side? Or he uses his left hand to attack?
It's left hand attack. But it doesn't matter since the player will be mirrored on both directions. So
Yeah.
I
I
just
just still think it will be
considering,
better to create more animations.
yeah, it will be better, but too long, and the
Yeah.
tutorial will be a most eternal.
Mm.
Again, I will have to do the movement in all directions, so it will far too long to do this. But I think at the end of the day, it's not too important since the important here is the action. Okay, here maybe, or we'll figure out how to do a movement.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be interesting too to show how to make a four directional movement?
But it will be possible, but long to do. So I will time that will be used to make more characters, more enemies, and more variety to the project. So I will try to make the direction left on the upper frame.
Okay, so look at what I have done. Oh, now when the character dodges, it's like the windows of an old Windows system when that bug happened. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, the spray doesn't disappear.
Yeah, because they don't have a script yet. But more importantly, the character works faster if he moves diagonal.
It's not normalized.
You see, look, if he moves diagonally, the sprite spawn, so he's moving faster than the max speed. So yeah, I think let's check
You have
that
to normalize the direction.
here. Yeah, but I'm normalizing it.
So why this move that way?
I have no idea. But the big tool should be normalized. Hmm. Yeah, so let's print the movie direction. Let's check it. One, one. Yeah, it seems correct. Okay, so to end the stream, I'm going to add the script to the body sprites and make them disappear. And let's see. Wait, maybe I don't need a script, I can use a twin. There is no modulate. Yeah, it is, but the autocompletion does not work, of course. So I'm going to put. Yeah, no, I'm going. Let's see how it looks with without changing the initial modulation. Okay, so let's create a twin. That's what it is. Twin property body sprites copy. We are going to change the modulate the alpha, and the final value will be 0. And the duration, let's put 0.6 for the moment. And it will be nice to add a different interpolation method, but for the moment let's check how it looks this way. Oh, and yeah, and we have to delete it, of course, when the twin ends.
Yeah, and
Yes.
the unfolding katana animation is ready.
Let's see it.
I think we can do the same animation to fold the katana again.
Uh, Yeah. We reproduce it backwards. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think we got it. So we need another animation of a deck to make it more complex. And maybe for now on a simple stroke. Maybe I don't know. And also, well, the character will always holding his katana. So next on, I will be try to make this scarab and the katana will it and
Mhm.
different animations. And later on, I will make the animation of putting off the katana, and maybe we can when we put the katana off, we can make a little shining and on a star form to make an more dramatic effect, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I think we are done for today. I don't know if you have
Yeah.
left.
Wait a moment, I will show the dodge.
Okay,
You see, now the sprites appear and disappear. I think let's check the remote to make sure they are deleted. So it works fine. Look.
it looks fine. I think.
Maybe we
Okay.
maybe you could put them a little darker.
No, I think it's fine.
Yes.
Or maybe more transparent even on the start of the
Yeah.
more opaque.
0.7 and then I'm going to increase this a little 0.8.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
looks quite
Yeah.
better.
As you can see here, the sprites appear, and when the twin finishes, they go free. Yeah, so that's all for today.
Hope you like it, guys.
Yeah,
See you on the next time.
we'll continue another day.
Hello, bros. Thanks for stay here and comment content free.
Yeah, thanks for watching, bros.
And Sur, hello. And sorry if we
Sorry.
can say hello on the right moment,
Another
but
one. Shando boa hokear aun zdanu. I don't know what that means.
no, I don't know. I feel some curiosity have to
Yeah,
think
wait a moment. I will
what
put that
language
on the
is.
translator.
It doesn't detect. Uh,
Yeah,
ah,
it
চন্দ ভিওই হোকার এ আন এস্টানো
uh it says it's Bengali.
yeah, it says the same to me, but what is translate? I don't know.
Mm, it seems I don't know. Maybe the sentence maybe does not have sense, or the translator does not work.
Maybe this one I can trust too much in this program. Can't forget, but yeah, it's not translating at all in English nor in Spanish, nor Russian. Just just swapping off this Cyrillian alphabet. So I don't know what could say. So
Yeah.
Bengali,
Well,
Bengali.
so that's all. Thanks for watching, bros. and I hope to see you in the next video.
Bye. See
Bye
you
bye.
guys.
Vale, terminó.